High school football teams engage in passing league competition as part of their summer camp 7-on-7 tournaments. This is the Cougars Classic. At this tournament, the Cougars hosted 7 other teams, including the Desert Sky League Hawks from Silverado and Saints from Adelanto, and Burros from the Mojave River League, as well as Quartz Hill. Granite Hills won their Cougars Classic. Quarterback Byron Rivas riddled opposing defenses. Wide receiver Theodore Wiggins, a primary target of Byron Rivas' completions. We see Byron Rivas hitting Theodore Wiggins on the screen pass for a 38-yard touchdown in last season's Granite Hills homecoming victory against Arroyo Valley. Kameron Smith leading the core of running backs. Granite Hills, plenty of talented skill position players set to go in 2022. Let's flash back to further highlights from that 2021 victory against Arroyo Valley. Granite Hills gets 4 Kameron Smith touchdowns the first half, and the Cougars defense turns turnovers into points on the scoreboard as coach Alex Gonzalez troops turn away Arroyo Valley 47-0. The homecoming win, the 3rd straight Cougars victory to open the season. Granite Hills' offensive line totally dominated the visiting Hawks, continually opening gaping holes for Kameron Smith.
Cameron, what's that offensive line doing for you tonight?
The offensive line is doing me very great. They're giving me yards, scoring, making holes for me. Yeah, I thank all the offensive linemen for what they're doing for me, really.
It wasn't that the Cougars' passing attack was not there. Byron Rivas to Theodore Wiggins early for 44 yards in Granite Hills' first scoring drive.
They set more deep, so we just ran it up their gut, change the game plan. Keep it smart.
Way to go.
The Cougars opened 2022 at Fontana August 19th. Their first home game is September 9th against Sultana. Let's flash further back. Apple Valley against Burros in 2013. For the Apple Valley Sun Devils, it was big play after big play after big play, one big play after another. But would these big plays be enough to defeat a stubborn Burros team? The home team, Sun Devils defense, got the team off to a thunderous start when Jacob Munoz scooped up a Burros fumble on the visitors' opening series, running it in from 40 yards out in the opening minute of play. But Burros would retaliate, scoring on a big play of their own, a 71-yard scoring pass, and Apple Valley found themselves trailing 7-6 in the early going. The first huge play on offense came following the first Burros score. Justin Connors unloads to Brandon Mapsted, who outruns the Burros secondary to score on an 80-yard play.
A long scoring pass. I went out, ran my corner route. Offensive line executed the pass protection perfectly. And when our offense comes together as one unit, the magic comes out, and that's what happens. Big plays come.
A 2-point conversion attempt failed, but the Sun Devils had regained the lead, 12-7. Again, the visitors answered with a sustained drive that moved them back on top, 14-12, and that's where the score stood at the intermission. Apple Valley's huge play, number 3, early in the 3rd. It's 2nd and long. Justin Connors fakes the pass, finds a seam, and goes full steam. 83 yards for the touchdown. Connors connects with Malik Moore for the 2-point conversion, and it's Apple Valley back in front, 2014. The highlights film will show that big plays put points on the scoreboard, but let me show you what I believe was the turning point in the contest, and it was performed by the Sun Devils defense. Burros marches into the red zone, trailing by 6. But this series of defensive plays turns back the Burros and turns the tide in favor of Apple Valley. Burros had 1st and goal at the 10. A touchdown ties it up. A conversion puts Burros back up. On 4th and goal from the 6, Burros tries the other side. Number 10 is Jacob Munoz, getting up from the bottom of the pile. The Sun Devils defense does its job again on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Justin Wagner's pass interception sets up the drive leading to the 4th Apple Valley touchdown of the night. Connors to Mapsted in the corner of the end zone. Apple Valley 27, Burros 14. But Burros comes right back with a long sustained drive, making it a one-possession game once again, 27-21. On the Sun Devils' ensuing possession, the home team, orange and black, seemed to put the game away when Tevin James gets outside and races 64 yards to score. Apple Valley 34, Burros 21. 6 minutes remain in the ballgame. It will take big plays by Apple Valley defenders to turn back the Burros a final time. Number 40 is junior linebacker Brandon Knox. Then it's Christian McNatt. After flattening the starting Burros quarterback on the previous play, McNatt smothers the backup signal caller. Apple Valley takes over on downs, runs out the clock, and emerges with the 34-21 triumph. The Sun Devils' defense was without leading tackler Mason Kelly.
Did everyone feel like they had to step it up a notch with your leading tackler out of the game, or no?
Oh, definitely. Mason Kelly's a huge threat on defense, and without him, we needed to step it up a little bit on defense, but we still came through, brought it together, and brought home the victory, baby.
WeGotEm Tees presents this Action Highlights High Desert Sports Report. WeGotEm, official CIF sanctioned patches for Letterman jackets. WeGotEm Summer Special jacket packaging starting at $2.89. Summer Special sale ends July 30th.